Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we found out the 3 Calder Trophy nominations in the NHL, and why that is important is because there is a pretty big tie-in from way back at the start of the game with the Next Gen event. Now, if you were able to take part in the Next Gen event way early on in the beginning of the HUT season, any of the nominees for the Calder Trophy this season will have their upgrade tiers up to 96 overall unlocked. The winner of the Calder Trophy this year will be unlocked all the way up to 99. So let's take a look at those players and the cards. I do want to mention that unfortunately, because there was a future unlock happening with these cards, they did not allow them to be made after the event like some of the other events that have happened. So unfortunately, this is going to be for all the players that took part in this event way back at the beginning of the game. Now, when the event came out, anyone with the Calder Watch sticker was eligible to be upgraded if they were nominated and won. Adam Fantilli, unfortunately, missed a bunch of time with an injury and unfortunately wasn't one of them. However, Luke Hughes was one. And as you can see, you can upgrade him up to his 87, which was what the Master Set overalls were at the launch of this event way back at the beginning of the year. How this is going to work now is hopefully today, and we don't have to wait to the actual awards, the tiers all the way up from 87 to 96 will be unlocked. Now, you will still have to pay the power-up collectible cost to go up to 96 overall. Now, when it comes to the cost to actually get these cards from 87 all the way up to their 96, it's going to run you 27 power-up collectibles if it follows the same cost for other cards that have been released, which I don't see any reason why that would be changed. You will still have to pay these costs just because they were nominated and you've held on to them. They don't upgrade automatically. That would have been sweet because it kind of rewards players that have been playing all year round, but you will have to pay the power-up collectible cost to upgrade them. So if you've been holding on to these cards at 82 overall, like you just made the base level card and haven't upgraded them, it's going to run you another 6 power-up collectibles for a total of 33 that will get the 87s all the way up to the 96s. Now, you would have to assume that they are going to add abilities to these cards. We don't know what they are other than the ones that came at the launch of the game. So, for example, Luke Hughes has Elite Edges and Tape to Tape. Not really all that impactful at this stage of the game for defensemen, so hopefully he gets something like Truculent Shutdown, something that would allow him to be a little bit more of a game breaker, but he is one of the nominees for this event, so he will get his 96 tier upgrade path. Our second nominee is Brock Faber from the Minnesota Wild, and man, he has been absolutely fantastic. I gotta be honest with you, what a trade with LA in terms of that Kevin Fiala deal. Kevin Fiala has actually been pretty good for the Kings, but a 21-year-old rookie who plays like 30 minutes a night that looks to be a future stud in the NHL. Kind of tough when you consider that Brock Faber really wasn't a part of their plans because they had so many good defenseman prospects like Dursey and Brant Clark and Spence. It's just kind of crazy that, whoops, you picked the wrong one because Brock Faber looks like he is the real deal. Now, he's got gold stick 'em up as well as ice pack. He is 6'1", 200, so again, if he can get shut down or truculent, something along those lines, he's already a pretty good skater at 90 speed overall at 87, so he should be in the mid to high 90s skating, which would be pretty sweet, but he is the second nominee. And then our final nominee is Conor Bedard. Obviously, the highlight here, again, he will have his upgrade tiers all the way to 96 unlocked for him. Now, he came with Gold Make It Snappy and Unstoppable Force, and I remember back at the beginning of the game, he was really the first card that highlighted how good Make It Snappy was in NHL 24. I think a lot goes into that. The fact that just wrist shots don't register in this game. One-timers are catch and releases, and Make It Snappy works on them. Not only that, his wrist shot accuracy and power was maxed out with Sniper Forward. And again, this is way back at the beginning of the year. He did miss some time. He played by far the least amount of games in regards to the other 2 nominees, totaling only 68. Luke Hughes and Faber played in all 82. However, in those 68 games, he had 61 points, which is obviously very impressive for a 18-year-old rookie, But more impressive is the fact that he was the only player on Chicago, meaning that defensemen could just focus solely on him. In my opinion, I think he had just an unreal year. Now, when it comes to who I think is going to win, first off, I want to point out that there isn't a confirmed date for the NHL awards. It looks like that is going to be revealed at some point after the playoffs, so I just want to highlight that. We don't have a concrete date from what I've seen here. Now, Hughes had 47 points in 82 games, averaged 21 minutes of time on ice, and was a minus 25 on a Devils team that just underperformed to an insane degree. In my opinion, I don't see how there's any way that Luke Hughes wins the Calder Trophy, so this is more of a, hey, you've got a 96 now for all you New Jersey Devil fans out there. He is going to get his upgrade. I think the real debate becomes between Brock Faber and Conor Bedard, and I think there is actually a debate to be had. He was a -1, so almost an even player. Not that that stat really means much, but he averaged 25 minutes of time on ice for the Minnesota Wild, and again had 47 points in 82 games, same as Luke Hughes. I think this one is going to be closer than people think in terms of the voting. Now, it is a popularity contest to some extent. Conor Bedard is deemed a generational talent. He had 61 points in 68 games, still led all rookies, and he missed about 15 games of the regular season. So it is more than likely going to be Conor Bedard, but I do think that a dark horse shot at Brock Faber, just simply because of the amount that they had to rely on him. He looked fantastic. Now, if Conor Bedard were to get the 99, that does some interesting things. Number one is that he's already going to have a 99. We got that confirmed at launch of the game, that at the end of the Hut 99 path, there will be a choice pack of multiple 99 overall players. Cale Makar and Conor Bedard are the only ones so far that have been confirmed. So it's, I don't want to say kind of a waste. Again, we can't really do anything about it, but you're no matter what going to have a 99 Conor Bedard. If he wins the Calder, you can go ahead and upgrade that version. Or if he doesn't somehow, you can get the 99 from this Hut 99 pack. Me personally, I think Brock Faber should win. Again, in a very close race. Had Conor Bedard not missed any time, I don't think it would be even anywhere close. But the fact that he's averaging just first pairing minutes on a obviously not great Minnesota Wild team that didn't make the playoffs, but to also have almost 50 points from the back end in your first year, just extremely impressive. And if he were to get up to 99, you've got a really good card. Again, if they give him some more zone abilities like truculence or shutdown along those lines. So let me know what you think and your predictions in the comments section down below. See you guys next time. Have a good one.